to me, I don't feel like I fumbled at all, because I told Swag from the beginning, the first time we linked, that I had feelings for Memphis. The whole time, I always told him I was not over Memphis completely at all.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right time, right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne, coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, this video is going to be a little different, all right? I am going to be breaking down the psychology of not only high-value men or perceived high-value men, but the fact that high-value men don't cheat, they exercise options. And then we're going to be talking about why sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health, and a woman with a high-performing man should just end up following suit with what that man asks and demands of her. So let's get into this video. This one's gonna be a deep one.
I went back to Memphis because he actually said that he was willing to make things right between us. And so far he has. He has been. Like, he's been keeping his word on everything. You see this?
Okay, guys, so I just want to stop it here. If you don't know who this is Coco, and she is the girlfriend of I Heart Memphis. And I Heart Memphis is the musician from Memphis who sang the song Hit the Quan. I'm pretty sure that's the song that he made. Get down low and hit the Quan. I think that's one. But anyways, he got really famous and, you know, made a couple songs, but then he really got big on TikTok for collabing with Instagram models, OnlyFans girls, and then he basically stands in the videos and then lets his girlfriend Coco twerk and stuff like that. I mean, not what he does doesn't really take that much talent, but I'm sure he's getting endorsement deals to promote things because he has a big following. So with that being said, Coco and Memphis have been going steady. They've been dating, and he started doing videos with other girls. He started dealing with other girls, smashing other girls, whatever. She got fed up, so she left him and then got with this other dude named Swag Boy Cute. I think that's his name. And he's like some pretty boy dude out of LA, another black guy. And basically she went to him. Swag Boy, he likes to present on social media that he's like this guy who's like, oh, pro women and whatever, but he's also a player too, so he's non-monogamous. And you know, most of these guys are non-monogamous, but what they'll do in the public eye, they'll make it seem like they're monogamous and, oh, you should never do this to a woman, but then they're like the biggest players. Like any guy who's saying, oh, you should never do this to a woman, and or you should treat a woman like this, any guy who's coming out in public saying this, those are the main guys who are the biggest players. Look at Derek Jackson, all that stuff. These are the guys who, emotionally abusive, verbally abusive to women and all that kind of stuff. Most of the guys over here, my guys, the Malcolms, you know, we actually know how to be in fruitful relationships, and then we actually know how to make, even though we are the leaders of the relationships, we know how to make it feel fair, okay? Anyways, I just want to give you guys some backstory as to who these people were and why Coco ended up going back to Memphis. Why? Because he's a high-value man and he has the ability to exercise options, and she actually loves him, you know what I'm saying? She actually loves him, and she can forgive him for cheating on her. Now, the fact that he took her back after she had intercourse with Swag is an L. But anyways, let's keep watching.
This is one of his phones that he left in here, and guess what? You see, look, watch it. Right? All I gotta do is this, and I'm in his phone. Look, and to show y'all, this is his phone. I have full access. This is his Instagram.
So in order to get her back, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna do right by you. I'm gonna give you my phone." That's a simp move. He should have just said, "Hey, it is what it is. This is the game. This how I'm playing. You can either get on the train or get off and go to that other dude. But Swag Boy Q, he's not going to really love her like the way Memphis loves her. And that's the reality. Even though y'all say, oh, he can't love her because he's dealing with all these other women. That's not how men work. That's how women work. See, she is loving him opportunistically. And I genuinely think that she does have deep desire and feelings for him and an attachment with Memphis. But at the same time, because she went to Swag Boy Q and had intercourse with him, Memphis should not have taken her back after that, because that's traitorous. That's treacherous.
I have access to his TikTok, everything. Look, I got access to his TikTok. Bitch, I see it all. Like, I see everything. I see all his texts, all of it, even with the others. So, you know, things are different.
Even with the others. And what do the others mean? Those are his other women. She sees all those texts. She knows all those texts. He's practicing full transparency, and he's still being non-monogamous. Now, and women say, oh, I would never do this, I would never do that, I would keep it, and y'all keep saying this, but the richer the guy is, you're not giving it up. The man Memphis, he lives in I'm pretty sure, I mean, his house damn near looks like it's over 5,000, maybe even between 5 to 15,000 square foot house in LA. You're not giving that up, bro. And these women keep making it seem like, oh, yeah, well, it ain't about the money. It ain't about the money. Look, bruh. Yes, I think she definitely loves him. I genuinely believe that she loves him, but it was definitely a L for her to smash Swag. That is just, it's just not, it can't be forgiven. It's unforgivable. And that guy, Swag, they had beef. They were talking crap about each other online, and she went and literally smashed the ops. Now, Swag, he's not a guy who's gonna do anything violent or anything like. He genuinely seems like a good guy. He is a player, but he genuinely seems like a good guy. But I mean, the whole situation is funny. But she's explaining it. Let's keep listening.
This time, and you know, if someone's willing to change and work on things, then I'm going to let them. Because, you know, I love him, and I'm always willing to work it out with him.
Yep. She is imprinted while she rolls a blunt. She's imprinted, guys. She's alpha widowed. She loves him. She can't get over him. He put her on because he made that song, and then he got him like a thick white girl, and then he started bringing her in the videos, and he pretty much put her on. He showed her the world, you know what I'm saying? And they got rich together. So she's never going to really get over that and lose that affection and attraction for him. That's why she couldn't just move on to Swag Boy Q and allow him to do the same things that Memphis was doing to her. In her mind, she's like, why would I get cheated on by a guy that, yeah, he might be more attractive than Memphis, but why would I get cheated on by this guy who I'm not really in love with when I can just go back to the man I'm in love with, and he's going to treat me good, but he's just going to smash other girls. And I think that she made a wise decision by going back. Now, I don't think he made a wise decision by taking her back. If she had not had intercourse with Swag, then it would be fine. If she went on a date with him, okay, cool. I'm not really tripping about it. But the fact that she had intercourse with him, that's ultimate betrayal. I don't care if he cheated on her. Bro, as a woman, you are not supposed to just get over a guy by smashing another guy. If you do, then you can't come back. You're excommunicado, in my opinion. And that's just how I want my Malcolms to ride, so.
Nope, I'm not paying him anything to be on his page. Oh, so with Swag, me and him, like, I did give him a chance. And mind you, when all the abortion stuff had popped up on TikTok, he already knew. I've been told him whenever I got it. Like, I've been told him everything.
Wow, so she got an abortion. It looks like she either aborted Swag's kid or Memphis's kid. This woman is a hot mess. A hot mess. And you guys, if women, I'm sure women are going to watch this. If you're listening, understand that having abortions does affect your fertility. So there are some women who have one abortion and then they can't have children ever again in their life. So Y'all keep thinking that y'all could just have abortion and it's all goody. Well, until you're barren. So what, like, a lot of women nowadays, they really don't understand that fertility is a blessing. It's not something that should be taken for granted. There is a time clock, and it is based off of your health if you can bring a healthy child to term. It is a blessing, okay?
Everything. He was already aware of all that situation. To me, I don't feel like I fumbled at all, because I told Swag from the beginning, the first time we linked, that I had feelings for Memphis. The whole time, I always told him I was not over Memphis completely at all.
And that's pretty much why Swag just played the field and kept doing his thing and kept dealing with other women, because why would he commit to you fully if you're not over? Why am I going to go and try and convince you to be un-alpha widowed? This is what I'm telling you guys. Women get imprinted. They can't get over their last dude. And I'm sure Memphis really likes Coco, and he loves Coco, and he wants her in his stable. But after a while, I'm telling you right now, he would be able to get over her. Okay? She can't move on. She's stuck. And then I told you, women always talk about their ex. I bet her and Swag had plenty of conversation about Memphis that he didn't want to have. And because Swag, yes, he might be, I wouldn't call him a Tyrone, but he's one of like those pretty boys. And he's attractive to women, but he's not alpha, bro. Because there's no way you're talking about your ex ad nauseum in my presence. It is what it is. They let a whole bunch of these like TikTok dudes get on. When my TikTok was blowing up, they stifled me because I had a message they didn't want to hear. But then they let these random dudes who really don't do anything get on. So I'm not trying to be critical of Swag. I actually like him and I like Memphis content, but at the same time, I'm just saying, like, he's not alpha, respectfully.
So if I feel like if someone's telling me that, like, that's, like, and you're still trying to, pursue them, like, first off, that's a red flag. Like, why are you still trying to fuck with me? And I'm telling you repeatedly, I still have feelings for Memphis.
Because he doesn't care. He just wants to smash. This is what women don't understand. Dude, we don't care about none of that stuff. I don't care if you have feelings for the dude. Dude, I just want to get in that fat booty. That's it. That's it. I just want to have them cheek clapping back on my hip. That's it. Like, I don't have to like you. You don't have to be in love with me. I'ma just clap the cheeks. And that's what Swag was doing.
And then on top of that, me and him started actually talking. And guess what? He is a fucking player. He is a fucking player. Like, don't fucking play with it.
Told you, he's a player. And he always says, oh, treat a woman like this, treat a woman like that. And I like Swag, but he is a player. And it's obvious on his TikTok. But women keep saying, oh, Swag's a good guy, Swag's a good guy. But dude, he's smashing everything on TikTok. Every bad chick on TikTok, Swag is having her. So, I support his mission. Shout out to Swag. He really does seem like a good dude. But I'm telling you guys right now that y'all think, oh, well, he's just a good guy just because he says this and says it. Yeah, he's smashing these girls, bro. So, and I just want to make the point that Swag is another high value man, okay? He is a Malcolm. He's a massively attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. And, what's his name? I Heart Memphis is a second tier Malcolm. He's a mildly attractive, borderline medium ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. So these two guys, they are elite in what they do when it comes to the TikTok game. And they're both non-monogamous. I keep telling you guys, these guys who have money, especially entertainers. Now, we don't necessarily consider entertainers high-value men or Malcolms, but I did want to classify them as Malcolms just to understand you, or just to let you guys know what type of scale they were on as far as attractiveness. And even though Swag is quote-unquote more conventionally attractive than Memphis has her heart. And, obviously Memphis was beating her down, with the stroke. So he has more tenure in the WAP, and that is who she is going to defer to. The woman is going to defer to what she's comfortable with. So I just want you guys to understand that, because okay, yeah, Memphis could play these games with her and say, oh yeah, I'm at the Santa Monica pier getting hot dogs, and then, you know, really he's, you know, getting his meat sucked. but Swag can't play these games with her because he doesn't have the history with her. So I'm just trying to get you guys to understand the psychology of how the high value men, exercise options, and sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health, and then how that affects the woman. And yes, it does hurt the woman. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts the woman. It does. But if the woman is able to get over that pain and accept the man for who he is, which is a man who sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health, then I think that the relationship will be a lot better. And from what I'm seeing on TikTok, it seems like they're even closer than ever now, even though I think it's a mistake for I Heart Memphis to accept her back after she had intercourse with Swag.
Fucking player. He is a fucking player. Like, don't fucking play with it at all. This man said he going to the Santa Monica pier, right? 2 days later, I'm following this girl, by the way. I see she posted up at the Santa Monica pier, and guess whose ring she has on? His ring. Like, his ring, okay? I go and do more research. I'm looking at her other platforms.
Well, I mean, technically he didn't lie. He said that he was going to the Santa Monica pier. He didn't say with who, so.
And on her Twitter, she posts, like, you know, a little PG-13 stuff. This bitch was taking OnlyFans pictures in his bathroom and in his fucking bed while me and him are talking. And then one of my friends was going through a lot and having, like, mental issues and stuff.
You heard how she called the other woman a B-word. Why is she a B-word? Why are you calling women the B-word? See, when a man calls a woman a B-word, you're hurt, you're this, you're that. But then when a woman calls a woman a B-word because she didn't do anything wrong, she owes no loyalty to you. She owes no loyalty to the other woman. And she's messing with Swag, you messing with Swag, and y'all aren't exclusive. You already told Swag you don't want anything serious. You're still stuck on Memphis. So neither of them owe you anything, but you're over here calling this woman out of her name just because she is, you know, getting intimate with the guy that you like. Make it make sense.
Stuff, and even had to be put up, like, in a facility for, like, a couple days, right? And I already lost one of my close friends. She had died from laced fentanyl, Xanax pill. So I told him, I literally texted him.
There go the drugs, the fast-paced life. I'm telling you guys right now, these women are done. These women are done.
And because he was calling me, and I said, hey, I don't feel like talking right now. Like, I'm going through a lot. Like, and I explained the situation to him, and guess what he responded? Oh, well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm posting with a girl today. And that was Riri that he posted with. And I'm just like, okay, why didn't you, like, tell me, like, first off, why didn't you tell me you was linking with this girl if we have a thing going on? Two, on top of that, like, due to poor connection. But on Valentine's Day, he had sent me, like, a big bouquet of flowers. He sent me a big bouquet of flowers saying, I love you, and everything. I even have a picture of it. And guess who he posted with on the same day? Riri.
So she is upset with this Riri girl. And Swag is a player. As you guys can see, he's playing both sides of the game. And it is what it is. You can't get mad. I mean, you're not his girl.
So, yes, I did stop fucking with Swag because I felt like, one, I told him that I wasn't ready to move on, but then whenever he still wanted to pursue me. He was willing to wait, Then whenever I'm taking him serious, I'm seeing all of these things going on. And I'm like, so you really just don't want to, like, be something. And then he tries to make me out to be the bad guy. And on top of that, I seen a video where he was kind of, like, side-dissing me. And he was like, oh, yeah, like, basically a guy was asking what are the red flags in a girl. And they was like, when they talk to their ex, when they manipulate you, lie to you.
And Swag is doing, he's doing a little gaslighting there. he's doing a little gaslighting there, and he's playing the game too, because you're still stuck on Memphis. Well, he's gonna play the game to make you jealous, chill with Riri, make you jealous, and then post something on social media to get you in your feelings. And that's the game that he's playing, which is highly psychologically and emotionally manipulative. I wouldn't call it abuse at all, but it is manipulative. It is I know exactly what he's doing because I know the game. So it is manipulative, and he's trying to get a reaction out of her. But like I said, he kind of gives this portrayal that he's just some nice guy, and he's just the nicest guy, and all he likes to do is just get kisses from women on the cheek and do street interviews. But he's over here playing women and potentially breaking their hearts and causing emotional damage. But, you know, he has a positive perception in the media. And this is why social media and your social media presence is so strong. So let's keep going. Or so important, rather.
For your clout. First off, I never once asked to be on your page. There was literally times where I would fly out my way. Oh, also, he never bought any of my flights. The first time I flew to him, when all that drama.
And he's got game too. He never bought the flights, guys. When you fly a woman out, never buy the flight. She buys the flight, and you could potentially reimburse her when the trip is over. Not when she lands, when the trip is over.
Started, and we were going really, really viral, and I said he flew me out. He did not really fly me out. I just did that to make him look good. All I ever did was try to make him look good, you know, and he did the same for me. But then whenever he seen I got back with Memphis, that drama started, and we were going really, really viral, and I said he flew me out. He did not really fly me out. I just did that to make him look good. All I ever did was try to make him look.
And she lied about him actually flying her out. That's crazy. And she didn't do that to make him look good. She did that to get Memphis jealous. That's why she didn't. She didn't do it to make him look good. She could give a F about if he looked good. She did it to make Memphis jealous. See, guys, y'all have to read between the lines with these women. That's why I wanted to break this down, because there's so many different red vitamin truths and anecdotes that are coming in this conversation or in this live stream that she did. And she pretty much spills the tea on the psychology of women when they are dealing in relationships with the quote-unquote high-value men, which we don't count entertainers and all that kind of stuff as high-value men. However, in this circumstance, we will count them as high-value men, and we will classify them as Malcolms. And we've already done the classification of a top-tier Malcolm, which is a swag boy Q. He is a massively attractive, lucrative, community operational, likable man. And then with I Heart Memphis, he is a medium, ugly, borderline, massive or mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man.
Look good, you know, and he did the same for me. But then whenever he seen I got back with Memphis, he like tries to make me look bad out of spite. You know, this whole time you want to make me look good, but you so mad I'm back with my ex, you want to try to make me look bad now? Like, really? And it just didn't make no sense to me. But you guys, I swear on everything, like I said, I have messages for proof. I never once said, yeah, you have to make videos with me, you have to post me. There was times I even went to LA and I told him I don't want to even make no videos. I'm going through a lot. Like New Year's Eve, I told him I didn't want to make no videos. There was times I went and seen him and we didn't even post. So for him to even say that I used him for clout is fucking.
And that's proof that they smashed. We just got guaranteed proof that they smashed.
Ridiculous. Like,
so there you have it, guys. That, I know that was a lot of drama, and you know, we're not really into the drama over here, but I thought it was important to highlight this situation because it really breaks down what women are actually willing to accept from a high value man if you have enough money. Now, Memphis is a multi-millionaire. I believe his net worth might be between $3 to $10 million or something like that. So he is a multi-millionaire. So that changes a lot in what the woman is willing to accept. But as you can see, she did take him back, or he took her back, which is a mistake. And now they're dealing with each other. But he should just only consider her recreational only and try and find a new main girl. Obviously, you know, use her with the TikTok stuff, which he probably, I mean, I would say that there is some type of monetary incentive with him doing TikToks with her as well, and that could be why he took her back, you know, coupled with the fact that he still loves her and all the kind of stuff. But the fact that she had intercourse with Q makes you look like a sucker if you take her back as your girlfriend, in my opinion. But anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to your email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App, so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking team with the BS, and you already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.